In this world, we like to understand everything in terms of binaries. Falling in love is a great feeling. Hatred is bad. But when we face the mirror, we might confess that loving someone makes us vulnerable, whereas hating a politician empowers us. In today's episode, let's understand this dichotomy better. Hello and welcome to Navigate with Kalpana. A father loved his young daughter dearly. She was his princess. I asked him what he would do if one day his darling daughter brought home a young man who belonged to the community the father hated and introduced him as the beloved she wished to marry. The father was shocked. He had not thought so far ahead. We forget that our children will grow up and explore the world. They will choose their happiness without regard for our prejudices. What should the father do? Disown his daughter? Sulk for the rest of his life? Or put prejudices aside and embrace the young man? One of the best things life gives us is energy. It propels us. Every cell in our body is charged. Let's be aware of it and let's use it positively. Energy is expressed through emotions. When we have low energy, we feel depressed. When high energy flows forth, we have a lot of emotion. Emotions vary from love to hate and are attached to value judgments. It is universally accepted that love is better than hate. For the purpose of today's discussion, let's polarize the two. Love positive, hate negative. What we like and want is love. What we dislike and don't want is hate. There are many different types of love and loving. Falling in love is the most romantic of them all. Somewhere deep within us all is a longing to fall in love. Later, we cling to the memory of our falls for the special feeling it ignited within us, the chemistry that made us buzz. The excitement of falling in love is always associated with a sense of risk or danger. One falls in love. A fall can never be planned. It is never convenient or sensible. One cannot fall at will. Hate is often expressed through righteous indignation. We are passionate of what we know about the condemned party, be it an individual or a particular religious group. Rarely do we question our information, its accuracy and veracity. It's as if we want to believe the worst. Hate is also expressed through irritation and anger. When we lose our temper over something small, flip our lid, blow our cool, these emotional outbursts are seen as rage. Our near and dear ones are often the target. They are hurt and we are remorseful. However, anger directed towards a distant party is much safer. We rage against them from the safety of our homes. They are unable to respond, so we can have a field day ranting. Many of us love to hate and hate to love. Sounds confusing? Let's think about it. In all forms of love, we are vulnerable and dependent on the other. We relate to loved ones for our feelings of joy, sadness, loss, and pain. Our dependence on them, our emotional attachment makes us feel we have lost control. We feel weak and insecure. Hate, on the other hand, makes us feel powerful and strong. We are the judge and the jury. We know what's right and what's wrong, and the condemned person or party is always wrong. In hate, there is no vulnerability. Instead, there is power. Sometimes this hate, like our loving, can also come back to bite us in the butt. We are all entitled to our likes and dislikes. And indeed, why should we not have them? It is when we allow our emotions to get carried away and our mouths to shoot off that we are walking the dangerous and precarious path. Does that mean we should accept anything and everything in the name of being loving? Not at all. We need to make decisions, take a stand, be strong in our convictions. But whilst we do this, let us be aware that we are being driven by emotions we refuse, even fear, to acknowledge, and that this may greatly inhibit our decision-making process. Running away from our feelings never makes us strong. It requires a brave heart to sit with our emotions, explore them. Feeling our feelings will help us heal, breathe more easily, and be kind and loving to ourselves and the world we live in. Let's learn to pay more attention to the energy we contain within ourselves. Channel it into something fun, enjoyable, and maybe even useful. If the function of hate is to feel more powerful, then let us seek areas of life where we can feel our power in a positive way. Let's be hate-free and powerful. Let's use our energy to be loving and kind to one another. And if it means that our loved ones can hurt us, then let us learn to be able to take hurt bravely and acknowledge that it's proof that we have a heart, are connected to others, and are capable of love. Let's stay flexible, let's face the mirror, and let's be loving. What do you think? Leave me a comment.